Well, we are still in spin room. We are just 1 hour before the debate to begin, and as you can see, most of the media people are here. They're just chatting, and I think eventually they'll all be settling down in their chairs and watching the debate on the closed-circuit TV here. And maybe at the end of the debate, some of the candidates will be coming here to the spin room and answer some questions from the media. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
We were just speaking right behind me to Alex Conan, who is the he says he does believe that Republican voters should get a look at and tax returns before we hit the general election. He said nothing
early on in the campaign, when we called the SEC primary, they were fireable. They expected to win all the states there. They'll win in Texas, but if they can't win anywhere else, it's a huge round for his candidacy.
Obviously, somebody, everybody brought around.
Well, we were just talking to you about that.
But we want to show you around the spin wheel, which is, in fact, extraordinary. A spin wheel put together and several other organizations, CNN, BBC. You'll see this extraordinary wheel put forward by Democrats. It has been on the candidate search in first place.
Very well. Is the short answer to your question. I think the long answer to your question is Latino voters are disproportionately working class voters. I think Marco Rubio's agenda speaks to the hopes and dreams of working class Americans. He has an agenda to help those that haven't made it yet, because that's his story, that's his family's story.
Do you think he's going to expand on that narrative at the debate today?
Leaving South Carolina after the victory in Iowa would be a natural springboard. He got the victory in Iowa. He did not get a springboard in South Carolina. He got the opposite. The word smashed. It's crap. So now he has to rebuild things. And in any presidential campaign, when you're rebuilding on the fly and you're rebuilding hurriedly, it works against you. Momentum becomes your enemy. Has the momentum.
Is this I guess, coin a word, Superist, Super Tuesday in the history of Super Tuesday?
I wouldn't say it's the biggest Super Tuesday in the history of American presidential politics on either side. It's important. It is by far the largest delegate vote. 623 delegates are progressed, 12 states are voting. So in that sense, it's big. You only need 1,237 to claim the Republican nomination. But if this were a different contest, and John Kasich might stand here and say, it will be a different contest, by gum, Ohio is going to be really important. Mark Rubio say, forget the polls now, I'm going to catch up to Trump and I'm going to make Florida a huge place. It goes after Super Tuesday. So it's very, very important. It could be the day in which Trump essentially mathematically closes this out. Other candidates will stay in and soldier on with less credibility. But there have been bigger Super Tuesdays in American
Immigration.
I think let's just leave it as chair.
Again, we are still in the spin room. We are looking at the center of the spin room where more reporters are getting together and interviewing people and reporting for their respective channels. And we are less than 2 hours away from the Republican debate here in the University of Houston. stay tuned.
The point that I made was that you had criticized Mitt Romney for self-deportation. You said that his strategy of self-deportation is why he lost the election. And I think people in Florida would be surprised because, in fact, the article that was today, they interviewed a number of people that would have been willing to do those jobs if you had been willing to hire them to do it.
I criticized Mitt Romney for...
Texas obviously has a huge chunk of the Super Tuesday delegates. Yeah. So a lot of eyes in this state, a lot of eyes El Paso to Lufkin are going to be looking at this. Ted Cruz leading, slim margins in some polls, bigger margin in other polls. What does Cruz, Trump look like in Texas in your mind? Is that the most significant race right now for Ted Cruz?
Well, he obviously needs to win Texas. If he doesn't win Texas, then it's difficult to make the argument that he and his campaign incredibly forward. Same thing with Rubio in Florida. I do think that Texas comes down to who turns out. If they are very conservative voters, as some of the polls have suggested, I think Ted Cruz will have a very, very good night. But if other non-traditional voters turn out and go for Donald Trump, which he has shown is a possibility, then that could throw everything out of whack. So we'll certainly be watching the Texas primary, but it's really at this point is a matter of math. And these are the last few proportional contests before we get down to some serious winner-take-all contests after Super Tuesday. So now's the time to put points on the board if you really expect to become the nominee.
March 10th, you're moderating. Is it going to matter at that point? What happens on that?
I don't think that either Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio will have dropped out before then, and I certainly think Marco Rubio will be staking a big claim to Florida. So I do think that it will be very, very important, and that will be one of the last opportunities they have to get their message out to a national audience in a debate setting. And look, to be frank, as skilled a politician as Donald Trump has proven himself to be, and look, he's running away with it right now. Debates have not been his top forum. I mean, they haven't been his performances have been good in interviews, in campaign settings, in arenas. Debates have been areas where others have been able to shine. So I do think the debate tonight will be very important, and I think the March 10th primary debate, the March 10th debate in Miami will also be very important.
I think Brooke wants a picture with you.
Okay.
Do you think today's debate is going to have a big difference on Super Tuesday?
Sure. It's the last debate before Super Tuesday, so very important.
Yeah.
Hey Jake,
Okay.
I'm from Australian TV.
Who's slipping down, who's going up and so on.
Who is searching, who's trying to get interest regarding a particular presidential one? We've seen in Texas the other day that, again, Donald Trump has maintained a lot of interest levels.
Absolutely, it may be Ted Cruz's hunter, but certainly he's in second place in terms of search. And there's been a bit of moving around between him and Marco Rubio during the day. And what we'll see during the debate itself is that as soon as one of those candidates